Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into Crypto ZX. I really appreciate you stopping by my channel today. To all my viewers watching my video right now, can I please ask you guys to smash that like button and hit the red subscribe button if you haven't already. This does help with the channel tremendously, and it also keeps me motivated on making videos for you guys. But with that being said, let's jump right in today's content. Alright guys, before I begin, I would like to say the disclaimer: anything on this channel should not be taken as financial advice because I am not a financial advisor. Cryptocurrencies are super volatile, so please do your own due diligence and research before investing in these markets. If we're looking at the overall market cap today, guys, we're currently sitting at $2.15 trillion, and we're up 6.8% in the last 24 hours, and BTC dominance is currently sitting at 49.3%. If we're looking at the overall markets, we are starting to see a lot of green across the board. Markets are recovering from the yesterday's bloodbath. It was whale manipulation, and we are being bought back up very, very quickly, and this goes to show how bullish we really are right now. But guys, today I want to talk about none other than Solana. I've been getting a lot of requests to cover this project, so I want to do that, for you guys. So if we're looking at Solana's price right now, it's currently trading at $30.44. It's up 25.6% in the last 24 hours in USD comparative. It's also up 23.3% in BTC comparative. The current rank on CoinMarketCap and on CoinGecko is top 21, and current market cap is $8.2 billion, and 24-hour trading volume is at $1.4 billion. So if we're zooming out, guys, in the last 30 days, Solana is up a staggering 114%, and in just the last 24 hours, 25.6%. So if you guys don't know what Solana is, I will briefly go over what the project is all about. But you guys should do more of your research to really know more about the project itself. So what is Solana? Solana is a highly functional open source project that banks on blockchain technology, permissionless nature to provide decentralized finance solutions. While the idea and initial work on the project began in 2017, Solana was officially launched in March 2020 by the Solana Foundation with headquarters in Geneva and Switzerland. The Solana protocol is designed to facilitate decentralized app creation. It aims to improve scalability by introducing a proof of history consensus combined with the underlying proof of stake consensus on the blockchain. Because of the innovation hybrid consensus model, Solana enjoys interest from small-time trades and institutional trades alike. A significant focus for the Solana Foundation is to make decentralized finance accessible on a larger scale. So who are the founders of Solana? Anatoly Yakovenko is the most important person behind Solana. His professional career started at Qualcomm, where he quickly moved up the ranks and became a senior staff engineer manager in 2015. Later on, his professional path shifted, and Anatoly entered a new position as a software engineer at Dropbox. So he has a lot of experience in the software, software engineering field. And as you guys may know, Qualcomm is a Fortune 500 company, so that is very massive itself. So what makes a Solana unique? One of the essential innovations Solana brings to the table is the proof of history consensus developed by Anatoly. So this concept allows for greater scalability of the protocol, which in turn boosts usability. Solana is known in the cryptocurrency space because of the incredible short processing times the blockchain offers. Solana's hybrid protocol allows for significantly decreased validation times for both transactions and smart contracts execution. With lightning fast processing times, Solana has attracted a lot of institutional investors as well. The Solana protocol is intended to serve both small-time users and enterprise customers alike. One of Solana's main promises to customers is that they will not be surprised by increased fees and taxes. The protocol is designed in such a way as to have low transaction cost while still guaranteeing scalability and fast processing. And if we're going on, before I go, so their initial ICO took place back in 2020, March 24th, and they raised $25.6 million, and since then it came very, very far. Their ICO price was only 22 cents per SOL token, and it has come up 147.18% in USD. Comparative, and it's also up 17.51% in BTC comparative in since the ICO took place. I knew about this project since when it came out, brand new. But I never got into it. But it does have a bright future. So Solana has been in, the markets. It has been in the markets just since recently in 2020. But it has been in the works since 2017. So they've been building for a while. And as you guys can see on their website right now, I strongly encourage you guys to go check their website out. But if you look, the total transactions, it's at 15.6 billion, and it continues to go up and up. And I am not surprised about that now, because as you guys may know, other blockchains besides Ethereum are very very appealing to a lot of developers now, because you guys know ETH fees issue, like extremely high fees, and there's so many other projects that outweigh Ethereum in so many ways, and we are seeing a lot of these blockchains such as Cardano, Cardano, Polkadot, Zilliqa, and now Solana. These blockchains are gaining a lot of attention from these developers, and it's not a surprise, because Ethereum has so many problems, and we always see these ETH killers coming out and gaining a lot of interest. No one has done it yet, but I believe the closest project that is to actually take over Ethereum is Cardano. But there is projects like Solana that are also there, and maybe if they keep delivering, they could have a shot at it. So if we're looking at their website, it says Solana is a fast, secure, and censorship-resistant blockchain, providing the open infrastructure required for global adoption. And it says join the fastest growing ecosystem in crypto. The best projects in DeFi, Web3, and blockchain gaming choose to build on Solana for long term. And we see some big ones like Chainlink, Serum, USDC, USDT, Terra. So you guys can see the picture. And also, it says a Solana can process 50,000 transactions per second. Don't believe us? Stress test the network to experience Solana speed for yourself. And also, it says, what is Solana? So it's scalable. Solana leverages proof of history and several other breakthrough innovations to allow the network to scale at the rate of Moore's law. Low cost, never worry about rising fees as your user base grows. Solana is designed to keep the fees low for applications with billions of users, and composable. Solana's a single global state ensures composability between projects and never deal with multiple shards or layer 2 systems. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. But recently, as you guys can see, Solana has been gaining a lot of traction, and it has been creating a lot of buzz around the crypto space. If we're looking at the price now, we could see Solana just hit its all-time high just today, guys. Despite the fact that we did see that correction yesterday, we did have a pullback, because Solana is no exception. When a Bitcoin goes down, Bitcoin is a leading indicator of the market. It will take everything down with the double digits, and Solana, it was not an exception, and it fell all the way down to 21 cents, guys. But look how fast it was bought back up quickly. It was bought back up super quick, and it went straight and it hit its all-time high. So since yesterday's drop, it's up. It went up all the way to 58.1%. This goes to show the interest there is for Solana and how much people really do believe in this project. So if we're where now, you may be asking, where could you see Solana go at the in the immediate short term? I could see Solana hit $40. In the immediate short term. But if I'm bringing out the Fibonacci retracement, so the previous leg up that we saw, where we saw Solana go all the way up to $18, there was a lot of strong resistance at that 38.2 level before we saw that next leg up. And if we bring out that Fibonacci retracement tool once more, and we look at that, we can see exactly that. There's a lot of, so if Solana does, because it hit an all-time high, so if people do, we got to look at both the bullish and a bearish scenario. So if people do tend to take profits now, and it does go down, because nothing goes straight up forever, we're always going to see these corrections before we do see newer highs. But Solana does have a lot of support around that 38.2. But I believe if it were to get more volume to kick in, more buying pressure to kick in, because then it's price discovery mode, and I could see it even hit $40 in the immediate short term. That's the target for me. But in the long term, in this bull run, I could easily see Solana hit $100, which is a 4x, considering what they're doing, and how all these new developers are starting to look besides Ethereum and looking to other blockchains to develop, such as Solana, Cardano. And these are the projects like that are doing really really good in this bull run and gaining a lot of traction, as you guys can see. So it has a bright future. If they keep delivering, I could possibly see it hit $100 this bull run. Like, I would not be surprised. And if we were to get that parabolic bull cycle that we got back in 2017, a lot of analysts are calling for a major altcoin boom. If we were to see that type of magnitude, I would not be surprised if Solana pulls a 4x from here. I would not be surprised about that as well. And if you guys go look at, one thing that's really interesting is on staking rewards, we could see the top 10 crypto assets by staked value. As you guys may know, it's a proof of stake. Solana is a proof of stake blockchain as well. And, you guys could see it's the top third most staked by value asset, as $10.4 billion worth of Solana is staked right now. So you may be asking, Crypto ZX, what does that mean? That basically means now people can Solana lets their holders stake and validate. So basically, once there's a lot of so basically, in a sense, Solana does give passive income to their holders, token holders. And once this value keeps on increasing more and more, that goes to show that there's a lot of interest building up. A lot of people believe in the project for long term. They're in for the long haul. And meanwhile, while they hold, they can earn some passive income while they're at it. And that's really appealing to a lot of institutional investors as well, because we are seeing a lot of institutional interest coming into the markets now. And I would not be surprised if a lot of institutional investors are eyeing down Solana as well. Because it is a very interesting project, without a doubt. But with that being said, you guys should do your own due diligence and research before investing in these markets, and do your more research onto Solana. But I believe once more and more coins start staked, once the stake value increases over time, that means there's a less SOL on the exchanges. So what does that mean? Basic economic, rule, supply and demand. Once there's higher supply, demand, and there's less supply on the exchanges, what's going to happen to the price? It's going to absolutely skyrocket. And that's exactly why I see it, hit $100 this bull run, and I am very confident about that. But only time will tell. Nothing is promised. Only time will tell. But if we're looking at the Google Trends, guys, Google Trends are looking very nice as well, and that that's not coming as a surprise, as you guys can see. As you guys can see, there's a lot of price movement happening for Solana as well. So that is it for Solana for me. Very interesting project. I do not own any right now, but I might be picking some up if we were to see some sort of correction, and if we were to go in this, if people take profits and we go to the 38.2, I might scale into Solana. But interesting project. I do see the potential. But let me know your thoughts down below. Where could you see Solana go at the end of this month? I would love to know your thoughts down below, and also let me know where you could see it go at the end of this year. And yeah, with that being said, always do your research, always invest what you can afford to lose, always do your own due diligence and research. I cannot stress this enough. And stay safe out there. Safety comes first, health comes first, family comes first, and everything else absolutely comes later. And with that being said, I am going to wrap up today's video. It's been Crypto ZX, and peace out.